Special elections for the State House of Representatives will be some of the big races we'll be tracking next Tuesday.
In the last half hour, you met 4 of the 7 Republicans running in the open 80th district. 24-hour News 8's political reporter Rick Albin is here with the other half of the field.
When Cindy Gamrat was expelled from the State House, it created a vacancy and a big rush for candidates to try to fill that vacancy in Albin County. Gamrat, along with 6 other Republicans, plus 1 Democrat, are vying for the seat. Earlier, you heard from some of those candidates, and now we introduce you to the rest of the field. Current Albin County Commissioner, Republican Jim Story, says he wants to restore credibility for the 80th.
Only 4 legislators, 4 representatives in the more than 150-year history of the Michigan House of Representatives have been expelled from office. And so I think at this particular time, it's important to have a candidate who understands the process of legislating, understands the governing process.
For Kevin Travis, part of the answer to Lansing's woes is a different way of looking at things.
And then I ended up working for a major pharmaceutical company in Albin County as a continuous improvement engineer. So really process improvement in a way to analyze problems and make things run smoother. I think that's a different way of thinking.
Mary Whiteford has a healthcare background and has run for this office before. She wants government reined in and worries about the economic needs of the youngest in the district.
We need to make sure that our taxes are as low as possible, our fees are low as possible, get government out of things as much as we can. Education is so important to the people in my county. There's so many poor children, and as the economy is improving, actually the rate of poverty among our children is rising.
As we said, there are 7 Republicans who are trying to get their party's nomination. One of them will face the lone Democrat, former Judge David Gamrat, who says his experience will help him weigh even unforeseen issues.
But issues come up all the time that we don't expect after we're elected, and I think the people are entitled to have an honest view of various sides, and someone who can come to a conclusion, explain to the voters why I voted as I did, and hopefully do the best good for the most people.
Obviously, on the Republican side, there is a very crowded field, which complicates the race, and this district will be watched closely statewide. To see the full interviews with all of the candidates featured in this story, just go to woodtv.com and click on To The Point.